What's going on, guys? Chris with Journals Comics here, doing a quick video for Huey's Comics 250 sub contest. So, I got a little list going on. Yeah, it looks kind of long. It's not supposed to be, but I'll get into that. So, basically, Huey's Comics is having a contest, 250 subscriber contest. So, definitely congrats to him. I'm fairly new, new sub. I'm trying to remember who I found him from, but anyways, I think I've been subbed to him only for about like maybe 4 or 5 days. Checked out a couple of his videos, some really good stuff, so definitely go check him out. Again, of course, I'll leave a link to his channel in the info below. So basically all he wants us to do is to take our top 5 YouTubers that we watch and talk them up a little bit, tell you guys a little bit about them. So I picked the top 5, but then I have more of a list here that I'm just gonna kind of shout out really quick just to get some names out there. I will say there are times, you know, since I've been kind of doing this YouTube and watching YouTube for, you know, 4 or 5 months now, I go through, you know, I might watch somebody's channel more for like a couple weeks, and then I'll kind of like move on to somebody else, and then because there's so many YouTubers out there, it's really tough to kind of be consistent with so many. So that's what I'll kind of do. I'll kind of like binge watch somebody's videos for a week or so, and then I'll move on to someone else, and then flip-flop back and forth, so to say. So as you can see, just want to give a shout out to the San Francisco Giants, my team doing their thing. Any sports lovers out there, obviously I'm from California, I'm from the Bay, got to give a shout out. So now going into this top 5 here, okay? Number 1 right now I got on my list. No, not number 1. I'm not, you know, this isn't going to be in some particular order like that, but Reader1717. Lots of love to Reader1717. I've been going back, checking out a lot of her old videos. She is so informative, and I love her opinion on things. She has this way, I think you could tell that she reads a lot, and I'm not talking about comics, I just mean in general. Very educated. She likes to write, if I'm correct, and you can just tell the way she articulates. It's really good to listen to. So, you know, it could be whatever she's talking about, even if it's a comic book that I don't particularly like or whatever, she'll go off into this, you know, deep kind of thought conversation, and it's enjoyable because she just gets into depth with things, and you know, it's really fun to listen. You know, you kind of take in a lot from her. So, but she has a lot of love for a lot of similar things that I do. Total vintage, you know, 80s toys, 80s movies, you know, very nostalgic. So we have a lot of similarities. So big shout out Reader1717. Okay. Of course, Don, Comic Book Junkie. Again, I said in my contest video for him, he was one of the first YouTubes that I found. And I was actually watching somebody's entry to his contest when they were describing what they like about him, and the word that they used was genuine. And I'm like, that's on point, genuine. He's just, his energy about him, it is just very genuine, and you know, he's definitely into collecting, and you can tell, and his enthusiasm behind his comics. He has a very wide range of taste as well, and he's a huge Star Wars fan as well as myself. So anybody who loves Star Wars as much as I do, or even more than I do, I'm definitely going to be into whatever it is they're doing. So thirdly, Mercy's little show. I just love her videos because she's very quirky. I don't know if that's the proper word to use, but she's fun. You know, I love how there'll be videos where there'll be like kind of like bloopers that she just leaves in there, like the camera will fall over or something will happen, and it's just it's awesome. It's hilarious. It makes you laugh, and she just leaves it on in there, you know, and she's just being herself. And I like what she does when she includes her family, and she has a new baby to the family, so congrats to her. And her son is just adorable. He does his little you know, box openings, so some really awesome stuff, so check her out for sure. 80 the Comic Guy was another one that when I was first getting into the whole YouTube community, that I picked up on. Really humble. I love his humbleness. And he has a lot of like when he talks about comics, he reminds me of how I liked comics when I was young. Plus, he's an artist, so you know, as an artist myself, I love anyone that, you know, can express himself through art. So Eddie's definitely got some good stuff. Lastly, in my top 5 right now, I would say Semper Fi Comic Guy. Again, I'm fairly newer to him, maybe the last few weeks, and you know, he does really great videos. He has a lot of good stuff, but I'm putting him in my top 5 right now just because of his compassion towards the community and what he's doing. So, you know, for him as well as for a lot of us, but he definitely kind of raises that bar where, you know, this is more than just us making videos. He really looks out for everyone as people would do, you know, in any sort of type of community, whether it be, you know, your school community and your friends that you hang out with at school, a church community, whatever it may be. Even though this is a YouTube community, many of us haven't met in the flesh, you know, he treats it with so much compassion and humbleness. So definitely. So some that I put kind of right under my top 5 right now, Kyle Rowe. I'm trying to go back and watch some of his older stuff because I've only been subscribed to him for maybe a few weeks or so now too. But he has a great energy. I love his accent. I love just kind of like, you could tell his culture is so much different from mine. You know, and I just love seeing that, you know, the different vocabulary come out in individuals and kind of like what he was influenced by. I love seeing people from different parts of the world and love seeing like what their interests are, how they express themselves. And he's really a unique character, and he's passionate about everything he talks about. He has an amazing book collection, and again, I'm not talking about comic books, I'm talking about books, and that's something that really piques my interest. So Kyle Rowe for sure. Weapon X Comics, got to give a shout out to him. He was an early on person that I would watch when I first started getting into videos, and he's done some awesome store tours of some of his local shops. He loves X-Men as well as I. Now I'm going to go through these a little faster here. JLS Comics, another person that I think is really well vamped in understanding community. Detroit Madman, local guy. I don't know if he's originally from Detroit, but he's local to my area currently at the moment. We shop at the same shops. He has a lot of really good Silver Age hauls. Amazing stuff. Comic Crypt Castle Hill. I probably don't even have to say anything more than that. You know, probably if any of us could do like YouTube as a career, it would be this guy. So, you know, he can have his own late night cable television show. Tats Comics, really cool guy, awesome musician. Lightning 2288, he's got some really good stuff. I follow him on Instagram. Davis Comic Finds, another new YouTuber that just seems to have a really humble and awesome personality. Vin Crew 12,000. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Poison Ivy. Big E's Comics, definitely got some good stuff there. Liking the Covers 4963. I like that he likes the covers because as an artist, like I said in some of my other videos, I'll pick up books just because of some awesome cover art. So Gene Paul Ace Peter, Old Men Gamers, I just subscribed like 2 days ago, so I've been watching a couple of videos. Geekorilla and then White Nova Comics are just some names that I have to name drop. Go back, watch this video again if you need to, or if you took notes, write those names down. There's a lot of other names that I've heard before that I just subscribed to, like Archangel's one of them. Trying to think more off top. Comic Newbie. But I didn't put you guys down if you're watching because I haven't really had time to get involved into your channels yet. So you know, like I said, maybe in a few weeks or in a month, this whole list would be changed. You know, and I might have some of these newer YouTubers that I've just recently subscribed to. They might be at my top because I'm just finding them out and I'm watching them. And of course, Huey's Comics. He's another one that is new that I'm gonna have to check more out. So appreciate you, Huey, for having this contest. Guys, check him out. Again, link at the bottom. Enter this contest, and thank you guys for watching. Please leave some comments. Leave some comments. Till next time.